on your somatic healing and nervous system regulation journey as you recover from chronic pain, anxiety, panic, trauma, and more neuroplastic sensations, you might find it helpful to challenge uncomfortable sensations. And those sensations can be generated by fasting. So today's video is all about fasting. I'm just beginning a 72-hour fast, so I'm ready to talk about it. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm Healing Wolf, a professional trauma, chronic pain, anxiety, panic, grief, obesity, and other neuroplastic sensation recovery coach, here to help you walk through hell and return to a full and vibrant life. So, fasting. What is it? We're not eating anything. So we're able to drink tea or coffee, but no calories, no sugar. And why would we want to do this as we recover from nervous system dysregulation? And why have I used it on my recovery journey to heal? So first of all, fasting is something that should be done with a mindful approach around medical conditions. So please check with your medical professionals before you enter into fasting. And this video is only for information. It's not to direct you in any way. You're responsible for your own health. And fasting is a part of my responsibility for my health. There are huge health benefits on a cellular level and in terms of mood, in terms of neurological, neurochemistry, but those benefits are not exactly what I'm talking about today, although I can mention some of them. There's autophagy, which is cellular renewal, where your cells will get rid of what they don't need and your body will get rid of old cells, and basically it's recycling to make your whole body healthier. Then you also have stem cell generation, and during a long fast you're burning ketones. So ketones are a different fuel for your brain. They're generated when you're burning fat stores. So visceral fat builds up around your muscles and causes inflammation. And as your body burns that fat, you're dropping your inflammation. So you get a lot of healthy anti-inflammatory activity in your body. But today I'm really talking about nervous system regulation. So as you move through a fast, it can be common to experience some uncomfortable sensations and some fear. So your brain is burning ketones. You may feel high, you may feel light, you may have some physiological sensations. Like for me, sometimes I'm a little lightheaded on a longer fast, and sometimes I get surges of what feels like anxiety or panic, but I believe it's just my brain burning ketones instead of glucose. It's burning a different fuel. It's focusing because I'm not eating, it's focusing. So I have this intense focus on things, whether I'm working or recording this video here. I feel extremely focused. And why would I want to challenge my mind to experience uncomfortable sensations? Because that's the key. That is the key to recovery. Whether your sensations are chronic pain, anxiety, panic, grief, sorrow, rage, emotions, thoughts, and sensations come up. And when we deal with them skillfully, using techniques like my glide technique, when we deal with them skillfully and as we deal with them over time, so skillfully and also with a regular repetition, we can reach a state where our unconscious mind just relaxes and says, hey, these sensations are no problem, no big deal. So they can fade. Unconscious mind, if unconscious mind sees you doing something like a long fast where you're uncomfortable, but you're reassuring yourself with calm, courage, and confidence that you're okay, you know why you're doing this, you know the outcome is going to be beneficial, then you can use your prefrontal cortex and rational thinking, as well as communicating in more subtle ways, like your behaviors during the fast or during your engagement with chronic pain, to send a direct message to unconscious mind. And that message is, I'm all right. I'm all right. I can handle what life throws at me. There's a lot of fear around not eating, and that fear has mostly been generated by a food system, a capitalist food system that makes you think, oh, you need this much protein and you need this much of this nutrient and you need extra minerals and you need this and that and the other. When in reality, our bodies evolved to handle long periods of fasting, of not eating, because our ancient ancestors couldn't always access food easily. So they would sometimes have to go days, weeks without food. And that's okay. It turns on some longevity genes and some survival genes to go without food. So I'm getting stem cells right now. I'm probably about 20 hours in, and my gut is beginning to produce stem cells. Pretty soon my whole body will be producing stem cells, and autophagy will begin kicking in. My mind is already feeling lighter, feeling really good. And yeah, I'm having some hunger pangs, and those hunger pangs are uncomfortable. But the way I'm responding to those hunger pangs is showing my mind that I'm cool, I'm okay, no big deal, a fast is safe, it's fine. And I know that on a deeper level, and I'm teaching my unconscious it's okay. The first fast I ever did, a longer fast, 72 hours, was more challenging than the current fast I'm on. Because as you continue to show your mind that you're all right, that you can handle these sensations, then the sensations diminish. So if I experience hunger and I just kind of laugh at the hunger and say, yeah, it's okay. I know it's just ghrelin telling me to eat. I'm used to eating all the time, but it's okay. And I also have a deeper knowledge, having read books like Good Energy, knowing that most of the sickness, most of the dysregulation in our human bodies now is related to overfeeding. More people die every day from overfeeding than any other, let's say, threat or danger to our system. So it's not bears killing everybody. It's not war killing everybody. It's overconsumption of calories. So that's some of the reasons I fast. And my mind becomes stronger and stronger as I fast, because I'm engaging with these sensations like hunger, lightheadedness, a high feeling, a light feeling that's unusual because of these ketones, the way they're working in my brain. And they've also shown that ketones and burning ketones in your brain is a great way to adjust your mood, to increase your neuroplasticity. And all that's helpful in a nervous system regulation healing odyssey. So before I tell you how I really got deep into fasting and give you a little trick of how I enter fasting and how I exit fasting, I'd love it if you subscribe to this channel. I'm here to help you and as many people as possible out of the hell of chronic pain, anxiety, panic, grief, and all of those neuroplastic sensations, which are just there in a benevolent way created by unconscious mind to make sure you survive, to make sure you're safe. So to finish the video, I'm going to tell you how I got deeper into fasting. I realized that fasting was going to be really healthy for my body, and I want to live a long and healthy life. So I had certain injuries along the way, and I learned that fasting can really, really heal those injuries on a deeper level. And I also knew that fasting had all these beautiful brain benefits. And I thought, well, here I am, I'm recovering, I'm recovered, and let's do some fasts to see how they can help. And they did. They helped in so many different ways. So as I enter a fast, I do 2 days of ketosis, which is like ketogenic diet. So I'm only eating fats and proteins. This gets my body into burning ketones already. And then it's easier to transition into the full water fast, which is what I'm on now, where I'm just drinking water, having a little salt, a little potassium crystals, and some tea and some coffee, some black coffee. So that's how I enter the fast, and how I exit the fast is the same way. I exit the fast by eating a keto diet as much as possible. I might have a little bit more carbohydrates, but not much, because I want to transition my system gracefully out of the fast. I've done a number of these 72-hour fasts now. It's a regular part of my life, and I do believe that the research is extremely solid for longevity benefits, for activating genes that otherwise would not be activated, that are healthy genes, to downregulate inflammation and create new cells. My body will be flooded with stem cells, which is something it costs a huge amount of money to do otherwise. Like if you went to a stem cell clinic and got stem cells injected from spinning out your blood, or however they do it. So I'm getting all that, and I'm renewing my whole body from the cellular level on up. And it feels good. It feels like it's something that it's almost like doing a really long, not really long, but 3 days is kind of long, a long endurance endeavor, like a marathon or a long hike or something. You get these boosts in health that you wouldn't otherwise get. So it helps my energy. I feel better. I feel brighter. I feel ready to continue helping my clients out of chronic pain, anxiety, grief, fibromyalgia, and all these conditions. So if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, then head to my website, healingwolfcoaching.com, and book a consult call. Book the call when you're really ready to get going, because we're going to start doing some of the preliminary work in the call, and then we'll work on getting you on my calendar. It might take a couple weeks, but we'll get you on my calendar, and we'll get you moving forward in a way that accelerates your recovery, deepens your recovery, and make sure that your recovery lasts, that you don't need to go through as many relapses as some people do, because we're working on an unconscious level in your unconscious mind, making specific and beneficial shifts. I also have a newsletter on my website. Scroll down the homepage and there'll be a bright yellow box. Sign up for that and you get an immediate download of my most powerful somatic healing meditation. Thanks for watching, everybody. I've got more videos and a subscribe link. I'll see you in the next video. Keep going.